Welcome to the next generation of Livewell oxygen technology. This is the Fish Lung Gen 2. That's right, if you're familiar with the Fish Lung, the original version, it did a fantastic job of adding extra oxygen into your live wells. But Fish Lung Gen 2 made it a simpler, easier product to use that has just as high, not higher, output. Got it right here, all in this box. We're going to show you the install. We're going to break it all out right now, show you everything that comes in this kit. Here we got the packing. You got some of the smaller stones there. Got some of the air lines. We got a little Y connector there. We've got some zeolite filters. Show you those later. And what else do we have in here? We've got the unit itself. Very small. It's about the size of a battery. Might be a little smaller. Got it wrapped up in here. We've got some air lines coming off of it. Look at this. Look at this. Simple, easy, small. Looks like it's about the size of a battery. So that's it right there. We got 3 lines coming out of it. 1 for power, 2 for air. We'll show you how to get this bad boy installed here shortly. I love it. Small, compact, easy. I like that. All right, so now we're up here on the back of my Bass Cat boat. I've got the 2 covers off, identifying where I'm going to put it, but I'm going to show you exactly what is going on here with all the parts. I've got it all laid out here on the back of the boat. This is the Fish Lung Gen 2 unit. These are the vibration isolators. It helps reduce the vibration. There's a compressor in here, and we want to keep this thing as quiet as possible, but there is no way to have air pressure unless we have a compressor. So it's a very small, quiet compressor in there. The air, this is actually connected to the power source. There's a fuse there for you to connect to whichever power source you wanna hook it up to. We'll do that later. Coming out from the box, there are just 2 air lines. These lines are going to connect into the filters, the system cartridges, zeolite filters, whatever you want to call them. They're going to go in there. These 2 lines are going to come out and connect into this flow block. The flow block is going to go from 2 down to 1, and then this 1 line, there's going to be a directional filter here, so the air will only go one way. And then we're going to start putting a few of these little green regulators, and what this does is going to even out the air pressure later for the stones. And then we've got all this tubing and the stones. We've got plenty of tubing so we can mount, it in exactly our situation. We got a Bass Cat, but you may have a Ranger or a Phoenix or some other bass boat, Skeeter, so forth. And you've got these Y connectors here as well. So we'll get it all going. We'll put it all together, but we want to lay it all out, kind of show you how it works. And then these will be mounted into the live wells in certain positions so they don't cause any damage. But first thing first, we're going to identify where we are going to put this box. I'm going to put it right here near my 36-volt battery. So I'm going to get that thing lined up and get it installed, and then we'll show you what that looks like. All right, we've got it mounted in there on those little feet. You can see it's got a little play to it, but it's not going anywhere. That's just to reduce the vibration with those little rubber feet. But you may want to make sure that you have access. I had to move this battery and moved it back, and then there was plenty of room on that side, so no problems. But now we're going to get out these 2 canisters installed. They don't need to be mounted anywhere. They can be laying loose as long as they don't have somewhere to go. But we're going to take and zip tie these bad boys right up there so we can see them and they can be secured. So we'll get that done next. On the ends of these filters, you want to make sure that you take out, these are just the little plugs. They're going to be open. They have a little push-in deal there. So you're going to push in that little collar right there and then pull out that little plug. Push that in. pull that out. Take those out before you get going. All right, so we got the Zeolite filters connected. We got the distribution box there, and then we've got that the little one-way valve set up, and then we've got our first little green regulator there. And now we're going to connect our line through to the live well. We'll show you that here shortly. And then we got to hook up the power, put the fuse in, and then put the stones in. But I went ahead and put all the regulators up against the stones, so now we can just hook directly to those, and everything will distribute the air evenly. Easy enough. All right, we've completed our installation of the Fish Lung Gen 2, and we're going to show you what it looks like. There she is back there in the back, and there are the zeolite filters. We've got the line going directly into the live well right here. And then if you look in the live well, you see how I did it here in my Bass Cat. Bass Cat has these big boxes. Get these things out of the way. These big live wells, and what I did is I brought that line in, and I'm able to weave it through this baffle here. I put my one Y connector there, another one down there, so then I've got two stones, one there, one down there in that corner. Then I put one in that corner and one in that corner. Now a lot of the fish will get right in that little deal there. You just want to make sure wherever you put your stones, you don't want to have the fish have the ability to rub up against it. So having that stone way up there in the front, that's not going to affect where the fish is, because his body's going to be right in here, and then his tail is going to be way back, back here, not going to be affected by that stone as well. And I want to kind of distribute those 4 stones, evenly throughout the live well, so we can try to get that oxygen in as many different areas of the live well. So that's how I installed it. Here in my Bass Cat Puma STS, but any bass boat that has a live well, you can put this Fish Lung Gen 2 in, and it will increase the oxygen in that water, make your fish survive much beyond the tournament weigh-in or the day riding around in your boat, whichever one it happens to be. But that's the installation. If you have any questions, drop it down there or contact Fish Lung directly, and they will get back to you. They have amazing customer service. They can help you troubleshoot your unit if you're having problems with the installation. But hopefully if you follow the steps that we showed you here, you can install that unit yourself if you would like, and you'll have a better understanding of exactly how it works. So Fish Lung Gen 2, it's the real deal, baby.